Hello there everyone, it's Mark 3 and welcome back to a bit of Captain of Industry. Why, I'm just taking a quick look over the research tree, just double check how things are going. Since, as you can see, we're decent part of the way through nuclear reactor tech. We are within sight of using that actually. Quite interesting. Though that said, of course, we aren't really using our existing power plants very much compared to last time either. So, nuclear tech. I don't have a uranium mine, of course, and I don't have... Well, actually I have all the machines I would use now already. I'd have to deal with toxic slurry and things, but might be able to do that soonish, I guess. Well, this is me we're talking about, we're probably talking another century. Yeah. But I was actually drawn into this place by the fact I've just unlocked sugarcane as well, so we found that. And that, of course, does lead to more efficient ethanol production, and also leads to... For some reason it allows accepting biomass to burn. I've not had an excess of biomass at all because I burn it in boilers. Would that become a problem? I don't know. But we also need sugar for food source anyway, but yes. For now though, my vehicle network continues to be overloaded, so I'll get vehicle first, pick up sugarcane as we go. The top tier of conveyors, we might be needing that sooner rather than later, so I'll grab that. There's also household appliances, electronics 2 plus electronics 2. Don't have good production of that yet. It's another 18, so I'll queue that. Then I'll run along into the ship tech up this way. But we don't have good research anyway. Now, another thing, rare site here, look at that. We've got a full storage silo of fuel gas, among other things. We also have a slight issue going on with water production. These guys are, as you can see, digging out a nice new expansion to the exposed area here. So this is almost ready to go down another level. It is going along wonderfully. But I'm noticing more and more, we're actually having trouble with our crop farm. That too, it wasn't what I was going to say. Trouble with our copper smeltery, not farm. I think I'm losing it a little bit. But yes, our copper smeltery is not keeping pace that well. Along with the fact we keep running out of slag storage for it, so it keeps stopping. It's stop-gapping our electronics as well as our maintenance, so it's like not doing too well. Also, this is barely being delivered to. I wonder if I should actually string a supply pipe along to stop that link from there, though I am experiencing a bit of planner's regrets. As in, I've got the oil refinery over here, I've got the planned smeltery area over here. This area is next to limestone, so I could do carbon gas capture to remove that source of pollution there, but the thing is I want materials like fuel gas and stuff from over here, over there probably, I would expect, so it's like, well, I want to split this apart, I don't want to connect it by trucks because my trucks are stretched to breaking point half the time. It's a bit of a problem. I mentioned farm problems as well. I have actually gone in and rejigged it slightly. We were still getting far too much corn, so we're getting a bit of extra soya bean mixed in. The two greenhouses are also producing food. Well, fruit. They are producing food anyway. But we're actually burning through our fertilizer supply now, so this is like going as well as it can, but it's running short of ammonia, which is only being outputted by the fuel gas setup over here. As well as a little bit of runoff over this way as well. Are you guys... Yeah, you guys aren't getting enough sour water. But you're also full on diesel, so I'm not... Yeah, this is definitely overbuilt for producing... like... producing enough ammonia for our needs. I might need to set up a new segment doing that. Though of course it didn't help our fuel gas needs when this part was collapsed and demolished. I forgot to rebuild that for a bit too long, honestly. But it's going now. And it didn't take long to fill up our gas stock, so that's doing its thing. I'm sorry, I'm going around a bit because I'm also re-familiarizing myself a bit with it as well. Do you have 2 over here? Yes, I need to pull... I probably need more of these guys as well, because these guys are struggling a bit to probably replant everything. Notice I've also reduced the cut time, just because I've got excess seeds and I want more wood. So if I can sort the fuel gas out, that'll fix it. Right. Anyway, words. Should probably try and do something, shouldn't I? Right, let's deal with the most immediate problem first, which I noticed right before I started recording, which is like this, 179.5, while this can only process 160. So it's about time we had a look at this and started re-engaging some stuff. Now, if we remember back here, there was a production line set. Ooh, that might be an issue. I never actually set a priority merger in here, did I? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do the wise thing. Let's get the right tool. Let's scrap down those bits. In the meantime, we'll also be unpausing. No, not that. We'll be unpausing this entire section because, well, it's been a while since we've seen this one, so I wouldn't blame you guys for forgetting. I did kind of forget about this for a while as well, actually. But this is the section responsible. Let's go with 1 for now, because this is meant to handle the entire thing. But this is the section responsible for... Wow, I can't believe it's split up like this. This is the section responsible for producing filter media. Manufactured sand, this one's doing gravel. You guys are running off the... Yep, you guys are running off the same feed. That's good. I was going to say I was sensible with that, but I'm giving myself a bit too much credit. This one feeds only into these 2. Good. I might as well build the rest of the grid up anyway. Then it also feeds off into these guys over here. For that, there's also a intake there. Yes, there were some boilers in this area, but I scrapped those out, so that is all to the good. I'm glad I don't have to build individual power poles and things. That would have caused a bit of an issue. Where it's U-shape balancer, I want you to go there. Prioritize this input here. And I'll quick build to get that solid. And that actually not what's onto the comment, 0.3. Really? You're not set? Oh, I know. I remember why. Because you were not... You were built before I actually unlocked the appropriate technology. You were built well before we unlocked the technology, so I never actually configured it properly. Okay, right. Sorry. A little bit sleepy, being a little bit quiet. I'm recording a lot earlier than I normally do, but... well, there's some good news there. I have actually been cleared to go back to work. I was going a bit nuts. Well, nuttier in my time away from work, so there is that. But my injuries have stabilised to the point where it's like, they're letting me go back to work. And I am both happy and slightly terrified by that, so, you know, there we go. Which pipes do we want to feed this guy? Where are the inputs? I've completely forgotten about this. You have your input for wastewater already set. Your water inputs are on this side here. So where are you connected? I don't even know exactly anymore. It's been too long. There is a balancer there, which I think is the responsible for it. It is, yes. That connection there. Let's build that connection there so I don't forget about it later. And then you are connected off... No, this is an output line. What am I on about? You feed up there to there. and to there. So that way we're actually getting full connection set. This one will be working. I've also rejigged slightly in here. So these weren't set for filter media because of course didn't have the tech to do the recipe just then. So they'll do filter media if it's available, then they'll do sand because filter media also produces more sludge. Actually that's an issue. More sludge and more chlorine. You are fed chlorine by... Actually, where is the chlorine feed going? Chlorine is fed through that. Which comes from that, which is backed up. Are you prioritized? You should be. You are not... Wait, no, that's an output. Oh, wait, no, it uses the... Oh. You use the chlorine. And why is your priority out the storage tank? It shouldn't be, it should be that one. There we go. Pondering the intricacies of my own labyrinthian creation. As much as I like how the overhead pipes look, I feel like I did a slight mistake. Where's the chlorine feed? The chlorine feed is down this side here. Which is not built yet. Oops. Yeah, this is a stream of faltering consciousness kind of video, in case you hadn't twigged that one already. Okay, you are sounded, stood, watered. You are just waiting on the pipe, which I will quick build very quickly. So, right, anyway, the comment I was talking about. Appiefer asked a quick question last time, after seeing me using Unity quite freely. Look at that, there he goes. Spraying the brown sludge here, there, and everywhere. Very good, very good. You're being loaded. Very good. You are doing fine. You are producing crushed sand. Well, manufactured sand, and I have not completely built your connection yet. There we go. Right, yes. Appiefer asked, a quick question about the ability to quick builds with Unity. Does it still take resources? And if it doesn't, can you build a big, expansive building with Unity and dismantle it for extra resources? Actually, Makis, or Makisi, so I'm not quite sure which way to pronounce your name there, responded to Appiefer and gave an answer to this one, which is Unity, it's built up by how well you treat your people. I'll be paraphrasing the responses Makisi did in the comments as well, a little bit for this, but yeah. How well you treat your people really affects how well you do Unity, which can build up quite rapidly if you treat your people well enough. And then it's used for like trades out of the world map, it's used for running all your edicts and your beacon to attract in more refugees and things for your population growth. It's yeah, edicts population growth. It is also used as your like quick build button. You pay Unity based on how many resources are required left to do the thing. That said, though, it doesn't generate the resources themselves. It only works if you already have the resources in stock. There it is. Filter media is starting to go in. Very good. So yeah, if you don't have the resources, you can't do the quick builds. They must be in storage somewhere on your island, and it's like this over here now, and it just basically teleports the resource, but it doesn't create them. So there's no benefit for just quick building and then demolition work. Yes, the other thing is it can also quickly empty, like if you're demolishing a storage and there's empty storage space for a resource to go to, which might just be into your shipyard, quick demolishing will automatically empty out the resource to storage. If there's not enough storage available for the resource to be stored in, then quick demolish won't work either. Just clear my throat a little bit. Right. So yeah, it's very useful, and I keep doing it. You see I'm doing it just to get machines building and operating quicker compared to usual. The last bit of it from Appiefer was not answered, which is, let's see, I see what you mean. I thought that feels to me like it's meant to be an emergency resource for making my changes to fix errors. That is very true, yeah. If you need something up quickly, it's very handy. What I'm trying to keep an eye on is if I'm building too much sludge, but I don't think I am at the moment. You should... Yep, you're drained. Good. Okay, so this section is now operating properly. Quick changes, quick things like this. So just click and build something real quick. And you can build these exclusive... sorry. Ooh, I'm not quite awake yet. Tight climate structures that can't fit vehicles anymore without needing the tear parts down, make problems worse in the process. That is true. Though... Actually, I'll read the rest of the comment before I actually respond. You could build these extensive buildings you were talking about even without Unity. You just need to build in accessible chunks and layers. Though I agree, a resource that lets you build without needing to take accessibility into account is a nice reward for good players indeed. This is true. There is a slight caveat there as well, actually. While I was blathering on, we actually got nuclear reactor tech. Hey! There we go. As mentioned, we don't actually have a mine for it yet. Let's send our ship back out. That's where we got the sugarcane from. There is another reward chest over here. Let's send our ship over that way. Bye. Have fun and conquer for me, please. Also, why are you unhappy? Oh, because you're on the narrow bit, right? So I'm just quickly getting my mining designator expanded because they are currently tasked with digging out this entire rim, basically. There we go. Right. Anyway, there was a little bit I missed there in Mackie Face's comments. I'll go back. So I said there was a slight caveat to this. Vehicles don't actually need to get up into access range of a building to contribute resources to build it, or take resources away for demolition. At least I don't think they need to for demolition. So you can build these tight complex ranges like here, and the vehicles can build it all, no problem. The issue comes with if the vehicle wants to access the building inventory, like to deliver resources for production or to take away excess resources or outputs or stuff like that. Like if I was to demolish this, the trucks couldn't get at it to take the oil out of it, so I'd have to use my Unity to quick remove that. So that's the point where they need access if it's something that they want to actually be transporting to and from. So that's why these are on the edge here. This one's tacked in over there. I should probably deal with that at some point. That was temporary. And why there's access in this gap here to give access to all the naphtha, sulfur and ammonia being produced by this setup. Because if that wasn't there, they'd be buried somewhere in here, and then it was like the trucks would be able to do a thing with it. I don't like how overloaded my thing is. It is not very good at all. Anyway, yes. Last little thing which Makisi mentioned is I missed it while I was putting in the parts, like the squares and things. And that's actually, there is a bonus from decorations, +1 to Unity output. Don't know if that's base or multiplied by the bonus. I mean, that seems pretty consistent there, so I don't know about that, but plus bonus. But apparently it only affects the ones around it, so it's meant to be like a centralized square kind of thing rather than just a decoration. So there is a purpose to these things, and I have not built them properly. Sudden loss of health, I don't know why. Probably... Oh, you know what I've not done? I've not... Yeah, okay. So yeah, I need to rearrange this slightly again to take into account, but the fact is I can't really demolish stuff with external modules there, so I'll leave those as is. But these are meant to be like with a grid of 8 houses around it kind of thing. Which I'll have to keep in mind for the next island I build after this one. So, let's pause. Things have been running and I have had issues. Nowhere to dump. That's for stone. We are starting to take a little bit of stone over this way. Are you nearly done? No, you've still got plenty of work to do over that way. And over that way, it's just the trucks are busy with other things. Right, so I can't do anything about that one. No mining areas. That is the limestone one. Okay. We aren't actually using that much limestone. It's more like a steady trickle of limestone that we're using. I think let's edit that slightly. Because if I'm going to tap this area for, you know, words. I'm going to tap this area to sync my CO2 output. Then I want to try and make sure that I've got a flat area in here. So let's go ahead and dig that for limestone access, collapse this side of the mountain in the very responsible ecological way that I do. Okay. Tree harvesters run it, no trees, that keeps happening. Ignore that. Ignore that. Mine designation out of area, that is this mound here. Notice how flat a lot of this area is getting. So the diggers are doing their thing, making this a flat landscape for me to build on. Alright, I am kind of mucked up. Oh hey, they're actually managing to fill that now. Good job, trucks. You did that while I wasn't watching. Anyway, yeah. Last little bit. I actually started producing fruit on here, and then I forgot to take into account that I might, you know, need a way to get the fruit off the output lines. Keep digging, guys. These are from my sand quarry, by the way. Ooh, that's running down a little bit. So it shows I need a constant supply of sand. But yeah, basically it backed up on the vegetable line because it's on the flat conveyors and there wasn't the ability for it to sort out, so I wasn't getting vegetables either. So I've gone and done what I did with the U-shaped line, just like split out, priority shift. If there's too much, it sends it the other way. And then because it can't be mixed up in the mixer, it actually goes into an anaerobic digester instead. Which apparently has a little bit of... Why do you have a little bit of fruit in you? You shouldn't, because this was always on there and always prioritized, so I don't know how that got some fruit. Unless a vehicle delivered to it. Oh, there it is. It's like, why are you getting manual deliveries of fruit? Yeah, you can't import that. Leave it alone. Any fruit produced goes into storage. And there's the other issue. I haven't actually set up a place for fruit to be fed to my peoples. Let's do that real quick. Did I do the second one on these? I did. Okay. Actually, these are slightly too close together. That's fine. Unpause you. You hold fruit target 50%. You are going to be holding fruit. You are not paused. There we go. Right. More health for people. Oh, right. The other thing that happened like after last time was like... I know, this is slightly different from my other episodes in this game. Another thing that's happened is you are out of corn. Why are you out of corn? Oh, because I never told you to keep full. You're an overflow. Now I want you to actively have corn. These guys finally got built. So because we keep getting regularly hit with diseases, and I didn't know this, but I also found out by looking at a tooltip that your ship going out and exploring locations can actually bring back more serious versions of diseases, so you get hit extra hard sometimes. But we are now actually producing our medical supplies. Medical equipment into medical supplies. You are out of disinfectant. Why are you out of disinfectant? Because we're out of ethanol. Yeah, so it's literally just this bit that wasn't doing the job. So this is being fed by oxygen as well, which I did not realise it was for a little bit. It is close enough. The access range is like a couple of tiles, so trucks can get to this to deliver oxygen to it. And was it this one? Yeah, this one. This one's set to allow oxygen export no matter what, so trucks can actually grab oxygen from here to feed it to other places where it's needed. Actually, if these guys are going full tilt, I need all of that, so I might as well turn on another oxygen machine. There we go. Allow export from you as well. Sorted. Hey. I guess this has been a bit more of a catch-up episode than me actually mentioned getting done, hasn't it? No, so I am back at work, so ability to produce videos will fluctuate a little bit until I get settled back in. On the bright side, I made it through my first shift, and it's like I didn't actually mess anything up, really. I didn't break anything. I didn't offend anyone, I don't think. Oh, that is right on the edge there. So I think I did good. I was told by a couple of my colleagues that I wasn't missed in the least, though, so luckily I'm pretty sure they didn't mean it. Oh, it was good to be back. Kind of tiring. Ooh, microchip tech. I'm gonna need that. Hooray. And unknown land. No, there is another treasure chest over this way. Oh, I can actually reach that now. Go ahead, battle that, please. I wish you could queue up target destinations, but then again, it's like there is a limit to how much stuff you can do out here. Ugh. I admit, I was going to record this yesterday. It's just my throat hurts, so it's just like more consecutive talking for a longer period in a dry environment with no drink at hand, and it was just like, yeah. Oh, it's the first time I've seen it doing that, tipping the entire thing out. What was that? That was the arc furnace. That's the other thing I'm kind of wondering about. I'm not too sure about. You know the whole smeltery import thing over here? I saw that. I saw that. You were stable for a few moments. I saw that. So yeah, the whole stable? No. The whole furnace thing. Right. Should I do that now or should I wait? Because if I... With how much I'm investing into it, I might as well kind of wait for the end game, I'm wondering. And the end game is... Yeah, look at that. Bright green. That's the thing I found. The end game is over here, Arc Furnace level 2. Because that one basically removes most of the coal requirement for it, but it bumps up the electric demand. So this would probably pair with a nuclear reactor. So Arc Furnace level 2 would be the thing. But it's also the most... I think the most efficient one. Let's do a double check. So 36 into 48 for iron. Furnace. The blast furnace. Actually, no, the blast furnace 2 can do the same. 36 into 48 with 15 coal. That's something we've not done either. 3 graphite versus 15 coal. Well, we do have a coal mine out on the map as well. Graphite, 15 coal, and it's a 2-to-1, so it is more efficient on the coal front, but it's also still kind of low anyway. So I can go ahead and build an advanced furnace setup there without needing to convert to arc furnaces. And let's be honest, my research rate is kind of at a trickle. These are Mark II furnaces, by the way, on my glass supply over here. So nice big and beefy things. I think I'll do that. I think I'll actually go ahead with an arc furnace setup, but, well... Ooh, I never assigned you an extra thing. Make more fruit, please. Thank you. You are making double potato, though. I think every farm is making potatoes. Yeah, every farm is making potatoes, and they don't have enough of them. It's just like, My people love their potatoes. I don't know why. They absolutely love them. I feel like I'm losing the thread quite a bit. So yeah, I am sorry. This has been definitely more of a rambly episode as it goes, but there's also getting time for my resources to build up and recover a little bit. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this section here when it digs out the whole way, but it's producing a ton of rock and things. So there is that. Where's your output feed? That's your output feed there. Let's say keep that at half. That'll divert more trucks to emptying that. Like that one, but apparently I never set it up that way. But yeah. Just chilling on my island, basically. Relaxing, soaking the sights. Oh, I kind of feel weird. And again, I barely got any sleep last night anyway, so it's just like... Right. End it there, though, before I go for even further off the rails. Next time we'll see some genuine progress. Not saying that this is not progress, this is definitely progress here as well, but it's like... some more construction progress, time skips, like things. This is like, I think, maybe the second or third episode in this entire series where I haven't actually done a time skip. Feels kind of weird, but yeah. Sanity is overrated. But yeah, this has been iMark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. This has just been me chilling out with the game, basically. This one. I still look forward to being able to pave roads and things. Hopefully that gives us a speed bonus in the trucks as well, but don't know if it will or not. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, if you enjoyed the show, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel, gives you those virtual headbats I oh so crave. You're good. You're good. It was just some resources, I didn't unlock anything, I don't think. Oh no, poppy seeds. Poppy seeds. Poppies, poppies, poppies. We got poppies. I don't know where that... Oh! Is it something I can't use yet? I don't know. Poppy? Ah! Used in... Advanced medical supplies. Tier 3. We were only making tier 1s, so that's a bit in the future, but okay, apparently I found that. Right. But yeah, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel, gives me those virtual headpats I oh so crave. Encourages me to be a little bit saner. Also, rumour has it, I'm not going to confirm or deny that. And I'll catch you all some other time. Maybe I should restructure that. I mean, there's a couple of spots I can drop in some more squares, but it's like... I've also kind of set that as my size. So I might want to make another settlement flat out anyway. I don't know. But yeah, see you all later. You're out of mining areas again. You're also out of sand.